Hi and welcome to my channel. In this video I will tell you why you should or should not be a Mesmer main. The Illusions class. I personally have avoided this class for 8 years because it seemed too complicated. But then I decided to give it a go last year while waiting for End of Dragons to launch, and I had a lot of fun with it. But you have to get through the leveling process first, which is the hardest part. After that, it is a very enjoyable experience. Now, let's talk about the elite specs. Chronomancer. In my opinion, the most complicated elite spec for Mesmer, but also a very powerful one if you know what you're doing. This was the only class that could provide Alacrity and Quickness at the same time, but it was adjusted when End of Dragons launched and now it cannot do both at the same time. And if you do not want to be a support, you can go full DPS. Mirage, the elite spec with the different dodge mechanic. When you dodge as a Mirage, you do not roll in any direction. Instead, you become invulnerable in that spot, and your first skill changes to a more powerful version. This is the elite spec that got me more interested in Mesmer because it was a lot easier to play than Chrono, and you dodge a lot, which means many attacks do not even hit you, and you do decent damage as an Alacrity provider. You can also go full DPS and do even more damage. And Virtuoso, the latest elite spec for Mesmer and the simplest one in my opinion. You also don't have to worry about clones and the fact that they disappear after their target is dead. Virtuoso is very fun with both power and condi builds, has a lot of survivability in open world, and it is top DPS in group content. The only downside is that it has no support build, but you have Mirage and Chrono for that. For new players to the game or to Mesmer, I recommend starting with Virtuoso and then moving on to Mirage and Chrono. In conclusion, I think Mesmer is one of the more complicated classes in the game, but it can also be a fun one too depending on how your playstyle is. You can solo a lot of open world content and even group content if you are Lord Hyzen. You can provide quickness or alacrity depending on what the group needs, and the DPS is solid with a relatively easy rotation. Okay, not mechanist simple, but a lot easier than other options, and if simple is not your thing, you can go full Chrono. If you want to see more content like this, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, please click the like and subscribe buttons.